Hi, today we're going to be talking about entitlement. Very interesting word, entitlement. This is Moneywise with Rina Hicks, where we create, grow, and preserve wealth. So I remember a couple of years back, I met this young man. He seemed like a great person, and we were friends, and I was friends with him and his wife, and we had a great time. But it's interesting because I pitied him. Can you believe that? I pitied him. Do you know why? Because he drove an old rickety Toyota. And I thought, poor guy, he's always having to fix his car, and I wish him well. And it was so funny because when I found out how much this guy actually earned, I thought, how silly am I? Like, really? Is a car that somebody drives what defines them? This guy earned a 7-figure salary. Yeah. 7-figure salary. His car was his choice. He's just like, I'm happy with this car. He even had a name for it and he loved it. He loved spending time at the garage and getting it fixed. And that was just his thing. It's very interesting. This thing called entitlement causes us to feel like we deserve to have things. We deserve to do this. We deserve to do that. You find that when you earn some money, the first thing you do is spend it on yourself. Like, yeah, I deserve to have an ice cream. It's been a stressful week. Or I deserve to buy myself a pair of shoes. It's been, a very tough time and I need to reward myself. I did a bit of research and I found out that this entitlement problem actually starts very early. It starts with parenting, where our parents, or we as parents, indulge our children. From the kids want to watch a certain station, or you're in a car and there's a certain radio station playing, and it's the kids who choose what station is listened to, what food they're going to eat or not eat, whether they want to go to this place or not, and they determine how the family operates. And that's so dangerous because you know what it does? It makes the kids feel as though they are entitled to have those things because they deserve them, because they're supposed to have them. But yet life is not like that. If you look at everybody who is a success in everything that they have done, it's not because they feel entitled or feel they deserve it. It's been out of hard work. It's been out of sacrifice. It's been out of determination, but not entitlement. I want to tell you a story that was very interesting about this young man who had a job, and he was actually a line manager at his place of work. And he chose to share a car with his wife. And they decided that that's how it's going to be, and they would not have another car. They'd just have one car between the family until they're ready to have another one, and because of the circumstances that they were facing. And so one day he goes to work, and he gets there, and it was raining. So he'd been rained on, he'd forgotten to carry an umbrella. And the askari at work looked at him and he says, boss, sasa mimi nimechoka. Hii kazi ya wewe kukuja hapa na hauna hata gari. Sasa mimi nitafanyaje na wewe una gari? He was annoyed. This guy was so upset. How can you not be driving a car? You have a choice to drive. Why are you walking and showing us that it's not right? And I thought to myself, isn't that interesting? When he told me the story, I thought it was so funny. It's interesting that this entitlement problem is actually cultural. Our culture actually makes us think a certain way. If you don't drive, then you deserve to drive if you earn X amount of money. You shouldn't take a bike if you are of a certain class, or by the time you reach this age you need to have had XYZ. It's also adverts. Think about Sprite, obey your thirst. You must. Nike, just do it because it feels right. Yeah, just do it. Nakumat, everything under one roof. Why should you suffer? You're entitled to have it all under one roof. So culture, advertisements, traditions, all cause us to be entitled. But I think we need to keep our focus to the right thing. What is it I want to do? And stay focused at it. Let's not be entitled or teach our kids to be entitled to have whatever it is they want whenever they want it. Because it's only hard work, determination, and sacrifice that will get us to where we want to go. Write to me. I'd love to hear from you. And this has been Moneywise with Rina Hicks, where we create, grow, and preserve wealth. See ya.